the tower. It has 4 different platformers that you can play, and it's really fun. Let's break it down so we can see what is right and wrong. I'll be breaking out each level and how it does right and wrong. I'll put it. Okay. So the tower opens up very gracefully. This is just an auto scroll, and then you have to traverse the fireballs, which I think pretty much everyone can traverse. You may die sometimes, but there are checkpoints, so that's pretty good. These make feel a bit hard, but I think they're good enough for a first level. There's this weird coin up here, which is really weird because you have to go in a random wall, but I can see it pretty clearly because it does have a glow. So all you need to do is to go up here. Okay, go into this area, which I feel it's a bit hard for the first, but I think it's still doing a pretty good job. If you want to get all the coins, it's really hard because you have to traverse lots of different areas. I think this is not actually going to be about everything. I think it's just going to be me showcasing the tower. So that's really it. On your first attempt, it might be around 200, 300. It's around about 3 or 4 minutes on your first attempt. This attempt got 1 minute and 58. So this is the thing that it does really right, is that there's 3 coins. One for the gold coins, which we missed. One for the blue coins, which we also missed. And one for the speed running, which we also missed. That's how you get the coins. And, well, I think it does really right. So let's go down. The second level is sewers. It starts off a really easy area, and then it opens really fast with the first coin. I like it's not really in a wall. It has some extra gameplay, and it's good for level 2. This is an optional checkpoint, which means if you want to speed run, you don't have to go. You don't have to go all the way up there, which I think it's pretty good. So the thing I like about the tower is that there's a lot of lore and there's good design. It teaches you about how you can do things and move multiple things at once, and the pixel blocks are pretty good. And you have this part, when it's probably one of the hardest parts in all the tower, is this really annoying boss fight. Which the boss fight is pretty hard, and it's even harder to get all the coins, but I think it's a good challenge. The only thing, it takes a lot of the time, but you should get this on like 30 or 40 attempts, and you're not supposed to get this part first try, and I already died. For some reason I can't really get past this part, so that's really the end. Okay, the next one is called the cellar, which it takes advantage of of the robot portal and the on and the tower, and how it's like branching upwards. I like this part where if you go too high, you'll die. Sometimes you have to time it, which I really like. And you can take advantage, because if you want to go for a speed run, you don't really have to wait one at a time. What I really like is that if you accidentally die, there's no checkpoint, so you don't have to, waste time dying and stuff. You can just restart all of the level. Okay, and then you just have to sit through it. Okay, then after that, you go to this cell, which it really wants you to go, and the worst coin in history. You might not notice it on your first attempts, but if you go back, you might notice that it went down, and that's why there's a really annoying coin, but it is really rated. So I'll give Rob that. So then it goes to this moving platform, which every time you touch it, it goes down and it goes up. I just wanted to. What I liked is that it doesn't move when you don't really touch it. It only moves when you do that. Well, only these ones. You might get confused by this at first, but after, it's an okay. So that is a coin, because practically everyone will see that on their first attempt, but they might take a couple of tries to be able to, finish it. So, okay, so then you get the coin. If you're wondering how to get back, it just opens up, and that's practically it. There's only one checkpoint in the entire thing, which kind of annoys me, but I like a challenge, so that's basically it. I always skip the good parts, but the secret hollow. So this one opens with a couple of jumps, and the first spike. These might be coming up later, but anyway. I like that. It's like a piano, which I really like. Here we're like in the kind of factory, and I kind of like the music. Okay, so this part is basically I accidentally didn't really show the other part, which is kind of waste your time. And you're in this factory, which I like this part because you have to rely on the obstacles that might actually kill you. And there's a really annoying coin, and there's a boss. I'm only gonna say that. I'm just gonna. I like this part because I like it because I don't like all cube or robot. I like the game where I just switch up the gravity in some way, and I'm just going to get the coin because basically next you need to get all the coins to finish. I like how they don't really follow you because that takes a lot of hard work to be able to do that. And there's actually 2 levels to this. And yeah, I said this spike balls would, and it did. So, okay. After you do that, we go into this weird area, and then so this part you turn like into mini, because I think when you turn into a mini, you need to collect the green fireballs to be able to, fight the boss back. But when he turns real angry, this part he shoots all the green ones away from you, and I think it's like easy to like miss. Okay, and then this part is like the laser part, which he gets really angry, and then after you hit him the second time, he does a ball move and Pip, you need to go away from him and then go towards him, lead him one spot, then move away, and then go out, and then jump over the spike. Do it like so, and then all you need to do is to keep fighting, and there's no check. I was gonna say there's no checkpoint. Okay, I'm back and then do that. Sometimes it can be a bit hard, but all you do is to resist that hardness. You see I'm leading until one spot. And then last hit, and then he should be dead. And then yeah. And I just wanna let this play out. And the cursed thorn has been defeated. That's welcoming. So it's even harder. I wonder where these coins possible it would be. So yeah, that's really it for the tower. But it says coming soon. And there's one thing I need to show you, is the new level that I made. That's only one thing. It's called Conversation. Have fun. It's just one that I made. It's not really one that I would actually want it to be featured. It's just a play around one, which I quite like. There might be a second part to this. I only usually make medium sized ones. And it takes forever to beat because that triple spikes. I don't really like triple spikes. I'm still practicing. This because it's the hardest part in the entire level. I just add like a speed portal there. Just to be fun. Anyway. This part's also pretty hard, but it's not that hard. And then there's actually no S blocks there, and you could also play the level if you wanted to. So yeah, that's really it. The ID is 125542 129. It's at the bottom of the screen next to version. It's still only Stereo Badness, but yeah. I'll see you in the next one.